What's up, guys? Ken over here at Backbodymystery. Right now, we're in recovery. Today, we're going to be talking about a cool matchup. I got my doppelganger with me.
Shout out. We are going to be going into a sealed game matchup between superheroes and supervillains and throwing them into the universe and see who wins.
But before I get started, slap, like, and share. That's the best way to support the channel. We're going to go through quite a few superheroes and supervillains here. And I'm going to throw them into this little universe style thing to see who wins. But the first matchup is going to be Batman versus Shredder. But this is Thomas Wayne Batman versus the Shredder, not regular Bruce Wayne. So before I throw them into the match on the field, who you think taking that?
I feel like we had the conversation before between a Batman, like probably the regular Batman, but Thomas Wayne Batman probably a little bit more ruthless and willing to, I guess, eliminate his opponent versus the Shredder. I'm probably still going to go with the Shredder because I know Thomas Wayne will probably, do you think he'll probably have all the martial arts experience as Bruce Wayne?
How his story is with Thomas Wayne Batman, I think he was more ruthless. He's not the prep type like Bruce Wayne. He's not the prep type. I think against Shredder cold, but I think Thomas Wayne will take the win because he's not a Bruce Wayne. He don't need the prep. And he goes straight in and just be aggressive with it. And that's why I think we'll take the win.
Yeah, I still think Shredder will win because a lot of people kind of underrate his backstory. Like Shredder went through multiple other previous clans to become the Shredder of the Foot Clan, and I believe that because he's the master of his martial arts style, which I think is I forgot what his martial arts style is, ninjutsu or something like that. Not ninjutsu, but I think he'll definitely take the win because it's hard enough. He already goes up against other martial artists already, not including just the Ninja Turtles and Splinter. But I think the Shredder would definitely take that win.
Well, let's throw him in here and see who wins. So the calculation is the winner would be Thomas Wayne Batman. And
really?
And it said the reason why is Thomas Wayne version of Batman is brutal, lethal, and doesn't hold back like Bruce. He's a master of his technique with enhanced strength due to his willingness to use performance enhancement and firearm. Shredder is a beast in martial arts, but Thomas' killer instinct, armor, and willingness to kill gives him an edge in a straight up fight.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, I know he's willing to completely eliminate his opponent, but I didn't know he used performance enhancement.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, that's new.
Maybe not in every universe, but I guess at some point he used performance enhancement to get an edge. That's different.
Yeah, that is completely different. Like you ain't gonna feel no pain in some way, shape, or form.
Wolverine versus Deadpool. Who is taking that battle? They both invincible, right? But when I think about Wolverine versus Deadpool, who can recover quicker?
I don't think Deadpool is about recovery. I think him just not being able. He's rejected by death. He's not going to get accepted, so he can't even come close to dying. He can literally get his head chopped off. But I think it's going to come down to Deadpool, or at least I'm picking Deadpool because it's going to determine whether if his sword can cut through adamantium. Because
that's a good point.
If he's able to cut through adamantium for Wolverine, then I don't think Wolverine can recover limbs, or can he?
Wolverine can recover limbs, but you're right. That adamantium, if he can't cut through that, Deadpool don't stand a chance. So I go with Deadpool.
But are we talking about adamantium Wolverine, or are we talking about bone?
Well, we talking about full version Wolverine.
Wolverine. Yeah, I think because Deadpool can't be, he's rejected by death. I think he's gonna win. Like he just.
Well, just because you're not killed don't mean you're not you're not losing a fight.
Yeah, but if you can't kill him, right? He can't pass out. He's gonna eventually regenerate. Now, I'm not sure if you cut his head off and put it inside a jar. That's a whole another thing. Like, can he truly, like?
Well, you know what? That sounds like a stalemate. But who you going with?
Deadpool.
You going with Deadpool?
Yeah, that's a deep one.
I watch your TV show all the time.
I'm gonna go with Deadpool just because of the adamantium. But I do know Wolverine, his recovery time is not like Deadpool, but then again, they're not instant. But anyway, let's just see who will win. So It says the winner is Wolverine.
How?
It said it's close, but Wolverine takes it. Both the healing factor, but Logan has centuries of combat experience, superior fighting skill. He's more strategic in a real fight. Deadpool is unpredictable, but Wolverine adamantium claws and sheer relentless eventually cuts through the chaos. So that's the reason why.
I don't think it's not telling you whether if they die. I just think it's just like a.
Well, it's saying his adamantium is cut through anything. So pretty much in a fight, now Deadpool may not die, but he'll lose the fight every time.
If we just doing a verse, he'll I get that.
He'll lose.
That's why I say about the adamantium. I wonder if he's able to cut through adamantium.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was good.
That was good because I was like, I didn't know who was going to win that battle.
That was good.
Kratos versus Dante from Devil May Cry. Who taking this fight?
Man, that's a good one. They both. Have Dante ever died before? He been to hell.
He been to hell, but he technically has he been resurrected.
I mean,
but Kratos been killed, right?
Kratos has been killed, so I'm probably going to say. Are we talking about full power?
Just regular as their standard form. Don't stop trying to do all that extra power up. Base form, Kratos versus.
That's the same thing for Dante. Are we doing full power Dante?
Because whatever he can do in his adult standard form, whatever he can do, not nothing where they acquire something special, just in their regular form, regular weapons.
I am probably going to.
Because
demons and gods are two different things. So I think I'm probably demons.
I mean, they
being a god, or how we in the Greek term, how we see God, Zeus, Athena and all of them versus Dante. I'm probably gonna go with Kratos.
I'm gonna go with Dante because Dante's arsenal of weapons is insane.
Yeah, but so with Kratos, he had his share of the weapons.
Dante got way.
But Dante had way more.
He has way more. Then the devil trigger, right? Yeah. That's a part of that too. I think Dante takes it. That's what I think. I think Dante.
But they are similar. He got the devil trigger. Kratos got the rage of Sparda. So it's
well, we're gonna see, right? So you say Kratos?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kratos.
I say Dante. Too bad Virgil's not in on this one. So let's see who wins. Oh, it said the winner is Kratos. Dante got style, speed, and a wild arsenal. Like I said, that he got a big arsenal. But Kratos is a god slayer with raw power, insane durability, and weapons built specifically to kill divine and demonic beings. Dante might dance around with him for a bit, but Kratos' his relentlessness has taken down beings on Dante's level and higher multiple times. Once Kratos locked in, it's game over.
I agree. Once Kratos locked in,
so I didn't think about that. Who has divine killing power?
Yeah,
I think Dante has demon slayer killing power, but not divine killing power.
Yeah, we're talking about people that's beyond the realm that's shaped.
Oh, I was surprised. All right,
shaped Olympus. I played the game, so I played both games. So I'm very heavily invested.
Captain America versus Falcon.
Captain America. Captain America have way more experience, and just on that factor by itself, it's going to give him more of the edge. Because I think Falcon doesn't have as much. People, when I say experience, like Captain America been around for a minute, so he probably has his definite share of enemies and people that he faced. But Falcon, I think he more.
Remember, he can't fly now.
Yeah, but that's not a problem for Captain America. I think it's more of experience of how much you're willing to deal with versus Falcon. I feel like Falcon hasn't, that much been around, because that experience does play a factor, even with Wolverine. Like that was still a twist.
I'm gonna say Falcon because I think Falcon will find a way. Captain America, he's not easily beat, but I think Captain America relies on straightforward soldier attack style, right? Falcon relies on being in the air, being on the ground. I think he uses other things that Captain America. And then Captain America, once he dropped his shield, it's like, what do we what he really have.
So who do you think is more of the person that's willing to go above and beyond to win? Because sometimes before you hit it, sometimes I feel like Captain America would just beat you up until it's like, all right, you know, we finna take you to jail or whatever the case may be. Like he doesn't go that above and beyond to try to get the job done. Do you think Falcon?
Well, I mean, if you tempt him with some things, he's definitely going to like be hesitant if you put like an innocent person in the way. So I think we just got to see who's gonna win it.
Yeah, because I think that, well, you know, it's a versus. Yeah.
All right. So, just like we suspect, the winner is Captain America. Cap has super soldier serum, giving him superior strength, speed, reflexes, and durability. Falcon has a arsenal of an advantage with his wings and tech, but Cap raw physical edge, combat experience, and shield makes him more determined fighter to win in a one-on-one. Cap grounds him and takes the win. Yeah. So Captain America wins that one.
Oh yeah.
So, but it says it makes him more of a ground when he grounds him. So maybe if Falcon stays in the air, maybe it would be different. But if it's on the ground, Cap's gonna win.
Yeah, but would you apply that same logic to Wolverine? Like, if you stay in the air, Wolverine ain't finna truly find a way to get airborne.
Yeah, I don't think he need to.
Yeah, he ain't gonna.
Sam Fisher, Splinter Cell versus Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid. Not Big Ball, but Solid Snake.
Oh, Solid Snake easy. Experience.
Think so?
Yeah, I mean,
no, hold on, don't sleep on Sam Fisher now.
I mean, if we're going off a base story, how much backstory they have? Like, Sam Fisher didn't have that much backstory as far as experience going through a bunch of stuff. Like, you look at, you know, Solid Snake. Like, you get a little look at some of the stuff he went through, the training, the mental stuff, you know, being resistant to torture, being out there in weather and all the other stuff, being a person. I mean, they both in their right place, you know, knowledgeable on weapons. But have we ever seen Stan? I didn't play. I did play Splinter Cell. It wasn't a good game. I did. But yeah, I'm probably gonna say Metal Gear Solid. I mean,
you're gonna say Snake? Yeah, I'm gonna say Snake too. Only because Snake be trying to stop the world from obliteration with Metal Gear Solid, and then conspiracy theory like Lolly Lule Low and Foxhound and all that nonsense and Dead Cell. I think he up against crazier characters, but I think I feel like Sam Fisher's stealth is cold, but. Anyway,
I do feel like his stealth is probably way better. But would they go that round? Because you're only going to be stealth until
you see each other.
But
so the winner is Solid Snake. And you see, we just said that both are stealth legend, but Snake's edge is way more combat advanced training, better gear thanks to Foxhound, and outer heaven tech. The experience fighting superhuman enemies, Sam a ghost in the shadows, but Snake deals with levels of stealth before and his raw adaptability. So Snake is pretty much way more well-rounded than Sam Fisher is.
Yeah.
And then it's like I said, he deals with outer heaven tech. I don't even...
It's Metal Gear Solid. Well, Metal Gear Solid 4, that Snake was...
Yeah, that old Snake.
Old Snake was giving him that work.
Punisher versus Blade.
Punisher versus Blade. Oh, Blade? What the how is that even?
What do you mean?
Blade Punisher versus he's still a vampire. Punisher versus Blade. Oh man, I'm probably gonna give it to Blade. Cause I think Punisher is more just like an advanced hitman trying to torture you to give up information.
Well, I mean, you never know. But Punisher he be blowing. Don't forget, he was trying to blow the world up to save his family.
Yeah, he was willing to.
So you say
I'm gonna
go with Punisher because Frank Castle's a beast. That's what I'm gonna go with. So let's see who wins this.
But can bullets even hurt a Blade? Yeah.
So I said the winner is Blade. So Punisher is deadly with guns, tactics, and sheer relentlessness, but Blade is a superhuman vampire hybrid with advanced strength, speed, healing, and centuries of fighting experience. Frank might land some hits, but Blade will shrug it off. He's just too fast, too strong. All right, so what's your thoughts on that?
I mean,
it's
kind of what I expect. I think Blade is just like when dealing with vampires, it's just the thing that what can hurt Blade besides sun. Is he affected by sun?
I don't even remember.
I can't even remember. I know he's a vampire and got them glasses and try to stay in the dark, but I can't even remember if they apply all of that to him because I know he was kind of modified or something like that with the blood.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been too long since I've seen the Blade. I don't even remember. So Doctor Strange versus Doctor Voodoo. Now, I didn't grow up on Dr. Voodoo, but Dr. Strange is cold. Dr. Voodoo is cold. So,
I think based on what we've seen, if I'm basing on what we've seen right now as far as his abilities, and I don't think they expanded upon Dr. Voodoo abilities to the magnification that we see with Doctor Strange. I think I'm probably going to go with Doctor Strange. But is Dr. Voodoo willing to kill?
I don't remember. I just know that they're a good matchup, but Doctor Strange, I think his standard base character, he got the Infinity Stone. So I think this should blow him out the park. But without the stone, so let's just say without the stone, I don't know. But I don't know too much about Dr. Voodoo. I only heard about him a lot. But maybe he'll make an appearance in Secret Wars. But let's see. But I think Doctor Strange will edge this one. Maybe somebody in the chat can give us some more detail about him. Dr. Voodoo is powerful and even held the title of Sorcerer Supreme. But Strange is still top tier in the Marvel Universe. His mastery over mystic arts, reality manipulation, and access to cosmic level artifacts like the Eye of Agamotto gives him a major advantage. Voodoo can challenge him, but Strange has too much firepower.
Yeah. I think we really seen exactly what he can do in the movies and the comic books as far as, going through reality, seeing what the possibilities are out of 1 and 3 billion and narrowing it down to that.
That's using the time stone, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's still like.
But I think with but it says he was Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
So maybe he wasn't Sorcerer Supreme too long, and maybe Doctor Strange has had more experience. I don't know, but if you were Sorcerer Supreme, you top tier too.
Is he more conscious?
Yeah. I believe he's more. Sucks I didn't see the movie, but I believe he's more conscious than the Green Hawk.
Is he more? Yeah, is he more conscious? Is he more? I'm thinking, is he more conscious with the strength and matter increase that you usually see with the Green Hawk? Because the Green Hawk is just more kind of just smash and leave Hawk alone. But then again, I'm probably gonna have to go with Green.
Me? I'm gonna go with Red Hawk. I think the sun affects him differently, and I don't remember how, but I believe the sun affects him. Not the sun, but the how he. I'm thinking of Superman, but how his anger affects his power. I think it's different from the Green Hawk.
Yeah, but Green Hawk, the madder he gets, the stronger he gets, no matter what. If that's
you're right.
That's that one.
So let's see who wins that one. It said winner is Green Hawk. Red Hawk starts strong with tactical mind and heat absorption. I knew it had something to do with the sun. That's why I kept thinking of Superman, but he has heat absorption. But the madder Green Hawk gets, the stronger he becomes. No limit. Red Hawks burn hotter and more energy absorption but that will backfire in a prolonged fight. In a slugfest, Green Hawk limitless rage, healing, and raw strength will overwhelm the Green Hawk eventually. That's a gray area. Eventually. So what if Red Hawk ran in with a plan? It's going to take some time to beat down the Red Hawk.
But have we ever seen, besides Infinity with Thanos, I don't know what they were doing in the movie with that, but that's the movie. Have we ever seen someone ever just overwhelm the Hawk, like catch him off guard? Like, you know how hard it'd be to catch the Green Hawk off guard?
That's not hard to catch the Green. He get caught off guard all the time, but he just shrugs it off.
Suspect wanted for questioning.
Nightwing versus Jason Todd Red Hood.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I say Jason Todd Red Hood.
Oh yeah, Red Hood.
I just think the way he morphed, elevated his character, kept improving. But then, he got a little dark there.
Dick Grayson is going to win.
You think Dick Grayson Nightwing will beat Jason Todd Red Hood?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a Nightwing Dick Grayson. Jason fights dirty, as I was saying. Jason fights dirty and hits hard. But Dick... but Grayson is more skilled, disciplined, and an agile fighter as Batman's prodigy, as you were saying.
Yeah.
He's mastered nearly every form of combat Bruce Wayne taught. He also a better strategist and emotionally balanced, which matters in a fight. Like Jason might land a few blows, but Nightwing will win with precision and control. Because Jason Todd is mad. So
yeah, he's mad. He does.
Okay, all right. You had that. You had them notes down. Pretty good.
He became more of a standalone villain because he just embodied with rage. Now
this one may be controversial for you, but Sparda from Devil May Cry versus Sephiroth.
Sparda from Devil May Cry versus.
Well, this is Dante's father versus Sephiroth, Final Fantasy VII.
Sparda? We talking about Dante's father from... Man, but we haven't seen that much iteration.
But you know enough that he was in the demon world tearing up stuff.
Sparda was... Well, it depends. How much do Sephiroth fight even on that realm of demon tree type?
From the story of Sparda and Devil May Cry, he was a monster. He was a goon. He was tearing up everybody.
Yeah, he was.
And everybody was afraid of him. That's why everybody was on BS with his kids, Virgil and Dante. He just left a bad stain in their mouth.
Pause.
In the demon realm. I think Sparda would take it. I think
Sparda would take it because Sephiroth is kind of still earthly, just with them genetically modified.
Genetically? No, he way more than genetically modified.
Well, Sephiroth was created from the Genova cells. The Sparda's still gonna take it.
So you think Sparda will beat Sephiroth?
Because as far as his power level, Sephiroth, but they both on world.
Sephiroth is cold. All right, see. I thought Sparda too. It says Sephiroth is a legendary demon with insane power.
Okay, they do consider him a demon, yeah.
But Sephiroth he's close to a god tier status with power of Genova and the black material. Or materia, that's how they say it. He can manipulate space, time, and reality with his speed, swordsmanship, and next level. It will be a myth clash, but Sephiroth's cosmic scale and ability edge Sparda demonic might in the end. Okay,
all right. Shout out to Sephiroth. You continue to hold your.
Yes, Sephiroth's cold, but Sparda was cold too. But maybe they haven't expanded upon him to really.
We need to get a backstory on Sparda.
Don't get it wrong. Don't put so much power on Spidey sense now.
Oh no, I'm definitely going with a Black Panther.
You going with Black Panther?
Yeah, definitely.
I think Spider-Man agility will be better and his ability to dodge, but I think eventually they gotta box. They gotta fight hand.
Yeah,
they have to fight hand. Because the web won't hold Black Panther. But I think Black Panther would take it because they eventually got to go hand to hand. They have to. So let's see.
But is Spider-Man a hand-to-hand person? No.
Oh, shit. It says Spider-Man.
Well, hold on. I would say Spider-Man is stronger because, especially back in the comic books, spiders can lift 10 times their body.
But they can.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about it. Black Panther is just a regular... I'm not saying he's regular, but...
Yeah, technically not...
He's not regular. When he takes I forgot the flower card, he gets the power of the Panther. He's not regular human power. He's not regular human power. He is right, because Spider-Man can lift 10 times his power.
You got to think about it. Remember back in the comic books when, he was... let's just say if he was in the middle of the street, he would lift an entire bus by himself. You know what I'm saying? That's not normal. You know what I mean?
So, but
Yeah, him punching. He
He's a
gonna be.
lot more flexible too.
yeah, he is.
So,
That's what I'm saying. Is but let's see how he wins because it said the winner will be Spider-Man. It says Black Panther is tactical genius with vibranium tech and enhanced strength, but Spider-Man's speed, reflex, agility, and Spidey sense give him majority of the advantage in a straight-up fight. T'Challa will make him work for the fight or make him work in the fight, but Peter raw physical gift, web versatility, and unpredictability take the win. That's funny. So it'll be a struggle.
I would say so. The original Spider-Man would win.
Yeah.
But like not that soft. What's his name?
No, don't do him. Don't do him. Don't do him. It's for the kids. Versus Hellboy.
Ghost Rider versus Hellboy. Whoo, man.
I think it'll be a close fight, but I think Ghost Rider powers are something there. Hellboy got that stupid big, well, I don't know if it's left or right arm, but I know I think Ghost Rider got different type of level power.
But isn't Ghost Rider almost more on the cosmic
don't move that.
deity thing type or no? Isn't Ghost Rider?
I don't know where his power source are from, but I don't know because Hellboy be in hell, right? So we can say the same thing.
But is he more? I think Ghost Rider is more of almost a cosmic being at a certain point. So,
well, I think
I'm probably gonna go with Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider takes the win. Hellboy is tough, strong, and has a high pain threshold, but Ghost Rider is a supernatural force of vengeance with hellfire. Near immortality, Hellboy goes into a hard brawl with Ghost Rider. His durability and magical ability gives him the upper hand. Eventually, if he unleashes full ride mode.
What?
I don't even know what that means. But that's that's probably when he riding a motorcycle because that's he used that as an attack as well.
Daredevil. Oh man, Daredevil getting my milli whopped.
Daredevil getting milli whopped? Yeah, I think that's kind of
gosh.
That's just really kind of hands down with that. But I don't know. Daredevil is cold. Don't sleep on Daredevil. They're night vigilantes, and that's where they prefer to do their crime. Because I guess in their universe, people tend to commit crimes.
He does have ultrasonic hearing, so Batman wouldn't get the upper hand as far as the surprise attack. But I still think they still got to go hand to hand, and Batman has way more gadgets just on his base form. Batman,
okay.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, they don't put in there if this is a pre-prep Batman. So let's see how it go. Of course, as we thought, Bruce Wayne, Batman would win. Daredevil enhanced senses and martial arts skills make him the top tier street level hero, but Batman is on another level. Bruce has superior training, resources, gadgets, and strategic mind to exploit weaknesses and in a hand-to-hand combat, it will be close, but Batman adaptability and prep always puts him ahead. God. See, I knew they're gonna put the prep in there. I told you that Batman's his superpower is prep. If Batman don't prep, he lose. Nathan Drake versus Lara Croft. It's funny, ain't it?
Nathan Drake versus Lara Croft.
Yeah, who would win?
I played both these games.
Who the hell is Nathan Drake?
Nathan Drake is.
Oh my god.
So Nathan Drake is like, I call it the Lara Croft version, male.
Uncharted.
Oh. Uncharted was a good game though.
Yeah, she's really good. Really good game. But,
Amazing games. Oh yeah, I played all of them. Amazing.
but who would win if they had to go up against each other? Now, don't forget, Lara Croft was fighting dinosaurs in one of them Tomb Raiders. She was fighting them crazy monsters.
She sure was.
She don't sleep on Lara Croft. She was fighting. I don't know if I didn't play Uncharted, but was he fighting dinosaurs?
No, he wasn't. Never fighting a dinosaur. I'm thinking about probably their durability because I think as far as
they humans, they ain't got that much durability against a bullet.
I mean, yeah, but they both jumping across plains and cliffs and doing, man. But I'm thinking about their durability and what they actually been through and some of the struggles, whether if they had their arm broken and had to keep going or...
I mean, it's very, very, very similar.
Very similar.
But Nathan Drake ain't fighting no dinosaurs.
Yeah, but they're still just dodging it with bullets. I am going to probably give it to Nathan Drake. I am going to probably give it to Nathan Drake because I think some of the extreme situation that he's been through
Trump, Lara Croft.
Yes.
So, but who do you think has more experience?
Oh, but had more experience? Oh, I probably think Lara Croft probably have way. Well, no, because they both. You got
to think about it though. Lara Croft, she also got money. She's kind of like a Batman of Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Nathan Drake does kind of have money, and they both treasure hunters, and they both trying to go for a gym.
Well, but who got more money then? We're gonna put in their finances.
I think
you said Lara Croft.
She has more networking.
Yeah, I think she had more networking. I think Nathan Drake has more money because he's a treasure hunter. All his games he's going to find the treasure and sell it with with his partner.
Oh, okay.
So, but as far as them versus battle, I think Nathan Drake.
Okay.
Because he had more hand to hand. Like he fought out of a prison and one of the beginning of the games and just fighting, getting punches. And
I think I'm gonna give it to Lara Croft because Lara Croft has a lot of experience in survival by herself, and I think that plays a part too in survival because. In the last few Lara Croft games, she's always by herself, surviving, making stuff up, and not making stuff up, but like creating stuff to survive. But let's just stop talking and see who wins.
With a hand to hand,
Yeah.
A hand to hand, I still think yes.
Oh snap! It say Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Nathan Drake is scrappy, lucky, and a solid fighter, but Lara Croft is more versatile, trained in multiple forms of combat, stealth, survival, archery. She's sharper technically and more ruthless when needed. If it comes down to survival or straight up showdown, Lara has the edge, but she'll push through it with precision. See, you know what? It's funny I said that I just said it before I sent it. She has better survival. Ryu Hayabusa is the main character from Nature Gaiden versus Virgil, Devil May Cry. Who taking that? Now I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go with
I'm probably gonna
Ryu Hayabusa.
I'm gonna have to go with Ninja Gaiden.
he's already fighting demons, right?
Well, hold on, but Virgil is a monster.
Well, you know what?
He has demon version of himself. Real.
Right, yeah.
Would he have the ability to kill? Because Virgil and Dante get stabbed all the time, cut up, all that other stuff. Even when they fight themselves, they literally would kill themselves fighting. And
right, but that's because
they're half demon.
they're half demons. So, but who would win in a fight though?
Who will win in the
You gotta
fight?
think about it. Ryu
Yeah, he's Ryu Hayabusa is a monster. He a monster.
Yeah, he a monster.
Everybody
Definitely.
says
100%.
I'm sorry.
I will probably give it. I'm thinking of, would he have the ability to kill? You know, they're kind of slightly immortal. Like when they walking down the street, like Dante and Virgil, they get stabbed in their chest all the time. Like would Ryu Hayabusa have that ability, or standard version? Right? I'm assuming that.
Well, I mean, this is gonna pretty much incorporate everything that they have. But I think
I'll probably give it to Virgil.
you'll give it to Virgil.
Yeah, I'll probably give it to Virgil. Cause I think he would have to find something that would actually be able to kill Virgil. Cause I'm thinking, you know, you get stabbed in your chest all the time, like you know.
Well, this guy, but see, they're getting attacked by specific people, right? So maybe Ryu Hayabusa go find something that can hurt him, or find a way that to hurt him.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it says Virgil will win. It said while Ryu Hayabusa is an elite ninja and has formidable skills and weaponry, Virgil demonic heritage grants him superhuman ability and surpasses Ryu. Virgil's speed, strength, and capability combined with his mastery of the Yamamoto sword gives him a significant edge in combat. His abilities to manipulate space and unleash powerful attacks like judgment cut, supernatural powers, and combat experience tip the scale in Virgil's favor.
yeah, definitely.
So,
That definitely sounds about right. Yeah,
I
he
would
is.
say the only reason Virgil will win is because he's the son of Sparda.
yeah.
That's the only reason he would win. But like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ryu Hayabusa, boy.
Ryu Hayabusa is cold.
He's gonna cut him up a few times before.
Going to give it to Wonder Woman because I don't think we ever seen She-Hulk get pushed to that limit where her endurance is tested, and I think Wonder Woman endurance had been tested multiple times.
So you saying who's gonna win?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. I
Yeah.
think She-Hulk will win. I think her durability trumped Wonder Woman tenfold, far as how much damage she can take and how much damage she can withstand. I think She-Hulk's gonna take that. And then if she's following the same code as Bruce Banner, right? The madder she gets, the stronger she gets.
But does she have that factor?
Well, we gonna find out, right?
We definitely gonna.
Winner will be Wonder Woman. While She-Hulk possesses immense strength and durability, Wonder Woman combination of superhuman ability, divine weaponry, not divine power, but divine weaponry, extensive combat training gives her a significant edge. Diana's speed, tactical intelligence, and magical artillery include the lasso of truth and indestructible her bracelet enables her to outmaneuver and outfight She-Hulk in most scenarios. With her experiencing battling foes solidifies her advantage in a matchup. Okay, all right, that was a good one. I thought She-Hulk durability was like way superior, but you know.
versus Venom. Wow, that is.
I think now Spawn, the symbiote is from space, right? I forgot where it's from, right? But it comes from space before it got to Earth. and from other areas too. But then when it comes to Spawn, he's a hell spawn, right? Comes from hell, but he made a deal with a demon, right? And he's a hell spawn, so it's like it kind of puts him in that like divine energy area.
See, but I think the symbiote has a whole lot more to it as far as
and plus it needs a host. So if the symbiote has the wrong host, because it's just Venom, right?
Yeah, if the symbiote does have the wrong host, it's not gonna. But then if it does, then it try to adapt to your abilities, your endurance, and make them better and make you a better person. But it also corrupt your mind slowly in some way, shape.
Who are you giving that to? I think Spawn will take it because he made a deal with a demon from hell, so that pretty much falls in line with divine energy.
He can do a whole lot more. He has a whole lot more abilities as far as what he can do. I'll probably say Spawn. Yeah,
Spawn. Okay, let's see who wins. Reality manipulation, teleporting, energy projectiles, and near limitless regeneration. Spawn faces overcoming cosmic level entities, including battling against heaven and hell themselves. With that being said, like I said, I just said it before, that divine level stuff is probably just pushing way over the edge. In direct confrontation, Spawn's superior power set him over, and dealing with outworldly threat will likely get him the upper hand. So he deals with like that.
Do you think we're underestimating some of these characters, just by their similar ability to their counterparts? Because Spawn, if we're saying Spawn's on
the divine energy, right?
Yeah, divine energy.
But that don't mean that the opponent can't go find a way, right? They can't go find the weapon, find how to defeat this person. But if this is pretty much going off of, if they're like, hey, who are you? We got to fight. Let's get it on. What will happen?
Yeah.
Will, but hand-to-hand combat, who's gonna win? Now, not Dr. Doom that got all the powers and stuff from different. You should regular base Dr. Doom,
not deity.
Yeah.
Dr. Doom. I say Dr. Doom versus Iron Man. Oh man. Now I have to give it to Dr. Doom. Still.
Yeah, give it to Dr. Doom.
Yeah, Dr. Doom is like just his, not the deity, but just the normal is just still beyond like the power that he possesses and what he can push out. Versus, I know his, Iron Man core, but I think there's still a limit to what Iron Man can do himself. I know he has all the extra super tech, but just Dr. Doom.
But I think that would give him the advantage. The tech can identify what he needs to attack, what he needs to address, where weaknesses is, where he's vulnerable at. Maybe identify how much power he can push out. I think the tech is way superior, because even when you think about, I'm going to the left, when you think about Kang the Conqueror, he's still just a human with futuristic tech.
Yeah, he is like futuristic power.
So, and with Secret Wars, they're supposed to be stealing and taking people's powers, but I think with just the tech give him ability, but who knows? Well, let's see who wins.
Yeah, I gotta go Dr. Doom.
Okay, it said Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom, unparalleled combination of genius level intellect, mastery of both advanced technology and sorcery. Okay, so he got technology in there. His extensive experience in manipulating cosmic forces gives him a edge over Iron Man, while Tony Stark is a formidable foe. With cutting-edge armor and strategic mind and technology, Doom versatility commands a mystic art and with consistency allow him to overwhelm and overpower his adversaries. So
Iron Man got troubles.
Iron Man got trouble. Yeah,
Iron Man got trouble.
That Dr. Doom, it just made him feel like he was a killing. Martian Manhunter versus Vision.
Martian Manhunter.
I mean, to me that's easy. Martian Manhunter gonna beat Vision.
Yeah, I think like that is like not even.
I think with Martian Manhunter though, I think with his ability to morph, change, but I don't know. Vision is cold, but which version of Vision are we talking about? I think Vision, but then again, Vision got the time. He got the Mind Stone, so that's another problem.
But what's the extent of the ability with him using the Mind Stone?
Well, we don't know. They'll battle out and see. So I think with just the Infinity Stone alone, I think he gonna trump Martian Manhunter. That's what I think.
Yeah, I go with Vision because that I know he needs the Mind Stone just for.
But it's funny. Have we ever seen him actually use it? But let's see. I think we're gonna try to make a reason. Oh, I was wrong.
Oh,
Martian Manhunter has a wide range of powers compared to Vision, including super strength, telepathic, right, shape-shifting, fighting, and invulnerability. While Vision controls energy beams and is formidable. Martian Manhunter telepathic ability could potentially incapacitate Vision while attacking his mind. So it seems like Vision doesn't use he don't use the Mind Stone.
Okay,
but
he doesn't use it like that's why I asked like what capacity do he use the Mind Stone to?
Apparently he doesn't.
Apparently he doesn't.
Versus Gladiator, but Gladiator from X-Men.
Yeah, Gladiator.
So I think this goes back to more of that divine energy that we were talking about with some of these characters, how they're just godly. But Gladiator, is he godly? We got godly because I know he's from that crazy planet, but
yeah, I'm thinking about whether if we ever seen somebody manhandle Gladiator. Gladiator is like an enforcer for
he's the Imperial Guard.
An Imperial Guard. So it's like he sticks to his mission. He stays allegiant to his. I completely forgot the planet that Xavier was on with the girl.
But I ain't forget him toss Juggernaut though.
Yeah, he made Juggernaut look like peanuts.
But when you think about how he was fighting the X-Men on Earth, it seems like he was invincible against. He was invincible. I'm saying back and forth, but it seems like he was invincible fighting the X-Men. So maybe he's just far scales them.
Yeah, but then when you look at like, is Black Adam godly? Is he
from the Wizard Shazam?
Yeah, but they're both not. But then that makes me think, what exactly is he attacking Gladiator with? What is Gladiator susceptible to? Like, is he immune to magic? These are the things that I don't know.
Oh, that's a good point. Is he immune to magic? So
immune to magic or electricity, or will it just be a slugfest? I think Gladiator will probably take it, because I don't know the true strength of sometimes Black Adam's strength is just the same as Shazam in some way, shape, or form, just strong, but not like
because Shazam do be getting up on him a little bit.
Yeah,
he beating him up a little bit. But I don't know.
I would say Gladiator. You will probably take it.
You'll say Gladiator. I'm gonna say Black Adam because the Shazam wizard powers is crazy. So let's see. Oh, it said the winner is Black Adam. It said why? Gladiator is insanely powerful. His strength, speed, and durability rivals Superman. Black Adam has a magical edge. There you go. Had a magical edge.
Susceptible to some magic in some way, shape, or form. Okay.
In a drag out fight, Black Adam magical powers and instant killer instinct gives him the edge. Versus Catwoman.
Does she have any super type?
I do not remember. I ain't heard the word Black Cat in a long time because remember you got some of these heroes and villains. We don't hear about them unless we bring them up, but you don't hear about them no more unless they get brought back in the series. So we forget what their ability was unless we go back and watch it. But I think based on what I remember, I think Black Cat agility and ability is probably trump Catwoman.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think Black Cat had some type of something but I know Catwoman is somebody cosplaying and stealing.
Somebody cosplaying and just stealing stuff.
I'm probably gonna give it to
Black Cat. Yeah, I get I'm going with Black Cat. Let's see. They're both expert thieves and highly skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Black Cat has an edge thanks to her bad luck power.
Yeah, okay, yep. I knew she had something. Yeah.
See, I forgot about that.
I knew she had something. It was something there, so.
That caused unpredictable misfortunes to her opponent.
Ooh.
Catwoman is more grounded, slick, agile, cunning, but is straight up in a fight. Felicia enhanced reflex, superhuman agility, manipulation tips the scale in her favor. If chess a stealth or a thievery competition is closer, but in a fight, Black Cat wins.
Black Cat win. Nice.
Doctor Strange versus Dr. Fate. I think Doctor Strange still gonna trump because even when we go back to who did Doctor Strange versus a few battles ago, Dr. Voodoo, how they laid out his abilities and what he's up against and that math. But then Dr. Fate is cold too. But I just think overall, Dr. Doom gonna just take it eventually.
Because I know Dr. Fate it take control of the host. So he is more of an entity or a being. He's not
spiritual power.
Yeah, he's a spiritual power. So he's not necessarily a person. It's just whoever wears the mask, and whether if he release you from that mask, he's gonna hold your body for however long.
Okay,
so I think is it just more about defeating the mask, or is it just about defeating the person that's wearing the mask? Because to the extent of its power.
Well, I mean, you can speculate, but let's see.
I'm gonna say Dr. Fate.
Oh, snap. So Dr. Fate will take the win. Mystical heavyweight bout. But Dr. Fate edged out Doctor Strange due to his power of Nobu, the Lord of Order, or who feels Fate's ability. Fate is more of a magical force than a man. Yeah, his spells are god tier, and his helmet essentially turns the wearer into a magical avatar. Strange, incredible, versatile, clever, and experienced, but he operates with human limits, right?
Oh, yeah.
External artifacts and knowledge. That's what kind of Doctor Strange uses. Faith being a literal conduit or of a divine mystical energy, usually fights on more cosmic scale unless Strange pulls off a reality bending trick fast. Dr. Fate wins with overwhelming magical force.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Like, he's not a human. It's just the mask, whoever wears the mask, and he holds that body. I think it was one time where he took off the mask and the human was very old, but just him wearing the mask kept that person alive. And, it gets more.
Leon Kennedy versus Chris Redfield. These are from Resident Evil characters.
Yes.
Now, hands down, when I was playing Resident Evil 5, Chris Redfield was punching boulders and busting open boulders with his fist.
Yeah,
like boulders that were standing taller than him, kicking down steel doors. I think maybe he got some of this T-virus in him or whatever it is, but his pure strength is crazy. Now, if it was down to like shooting guns and bullets, I don't know. But in the hand-to-hand combat, Chris Redfield is just too strong. When you able to punch through a boulder, I think you not a
I don't think so, because when you look at Leon and he went up against Kaiser, if I'm saying his name right, Kaiser stronger than Chris. Got way more combat ability than Chris. Although he trained Leon, but Kaiser is definitely way more combat ready than Chris, in my opinion.
Well, that's Chris though. We talking about Leon versus.
Yeah, but I'm just still trying to compare if Leon went up against somebody already previously that's a human in their respective world that has super strength. Cause I don't think. But I'm gonna go with Leon.
No, Leon. I think Chris Redfield gonna take because his.
Ooh, it's gonna be.
I don't know.
It's gonna be a hot one.
But then who has better tactical abilities, right? Chris went into the environment with tactical readiness. I think Leon wearing like a leather jacket.
Yes, 100%. But there are some things where he wearing a bulletproof jacket, but they're different agents, and he's worked for
I think they played
the BCAA, and he worked for the I forgot what. I know he sometimes worked directly with the president and other stuff, but as far as hand-to-hand combat, because eventually, if we're talking about guns and missiles, they can just easily just grab a rocket launcher and blow each other up. But hand-to-hand combat, I think Leon would definitely take it.
So it's probably gonna be based off tactical skills and military experience, unless Chris Redfield got something in his blood. But let's see. Look at that, Chris Redfield right at the beginning in a straight up physical fight. Chris Redfield takes it. His brawler with ridiculousness, strength, and durability, and he's been through so many biohazard nightmare as Leon. If not more. Leon is slicker of the two, with more tactical, faster, and he's more trained with precision, agility. But Chris is a tank. He fought hulking BOWs head on, punching boulders. I did not just say that.
Punching boulders
and keep going. If it was close quarters brawl with minimal gear, Chris overpowers Leon.
Okay, well, yeah.
But if it's more of a tactical shootout with stealth and strategy, Leon has a chance, but in raw combat, Chris wins.
Okay.
See, I did shit. I told you that man was punching boulders. Now Ultron will recruit people, same as Brainiac, but I think Brainiac
is a collector. He's trying to, well, of course, Ryan, we know he's trying to figure out what makes Superman tick, how he gets his power. He's trying to take Superman whatever ability to absorb energy from the sun, if I remember.
Yeah, but Brainiac has so many different stories over the outcome. Yeah. But I think he's a collector of data and all the other stuff. But I know he's trying to figure out how Superman body absorb energy from the sun. He's trying to take that ability and other stuff. Ultron is just. But see, Ultron, I think he has a bigger mission. He's going after something bigger. But then he was doing some political stuff, talking about how humans and tear each other apart. He went at that. But in a straight up battle,
it'll be a technical battle of computer viruses.
But then again, technical viruses. But then I think about Ultron, right? Ultron is battling godlike people, Thor, right? not Captain America, but like mainly Thor, right? If he's able to battle up against Thor like people, that's going back to that divine power. If he's able to come, now I'm not saying he's going to win,
but I don't think we can look at it like that because they're both.
What I mean, talking about their durability though.
Yeah, but they're both. They're not beings or anything. They're computer AI.
It says the winner is Brainiac. Both are hyper intelligent AI with access to insane tech, but Brainiac wins because he is on a cosmic scale.
Oh, cosmic! He's all over the planet, all over the universe. Yeah.
Conquering.
I thought I saw a pretty cat.
Can't even say civilization. Absorb knowledge through across the universe and commands fleet with advanced warship. Ultron is dangerous, especially if his, I don't even know what the word is, but apparently he has a crazy steel-like body. However they pronouncing it right. But his upgrade, he can upgrade rapidly, but Brainiac's mind is far more evolved, and he usually takes steps ahead in strategies, manipulation, and raw computing power. So he's just probably 30 steps ahead of Ultron. Versus Jin Kazama. I mean, Kazama crazy, but Ryu gonna take it because what's his power? The power of nothingness.
Ryu, he don't have no power of nothingness.
That's one of his higher.
That's
the power of nothingness.
Goken. Now, what is his teacher name?
Goken. Yeah, you're right.
It is Goken.
I think with the power of nothingness and his will to win and his will to fight, he's gonna take it hand down because he's the good guy.
I gotta go with Jin because of the devil genes.
And
and it gives him that extra endurance and ability, and also if I don't know, I don't want to say if he feeds off of it, but it's like they're both hand in hand, and it helps him get through.
Well, don't forget Ryu beat Akuma. Akuma crazy.
Yeah, well, if Akuma can truly sit down and train and control, because sometimes I feel like he all over the place. Like he just be the Dark Hado.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you were right. It said Jin Kazama. While Ryu is the heart and soul of Street Fighter, with his Hadouken, Shoryuken, and focus on the path of warrior, Jin brings more to the table, especially when it comes to his traps. Jin already has an elite martial arts skill, but once he transforms to the Devil Jin, fights, laser beam, teleportation, and the same durability all takes place.
It got beams in it.
Yeah, so he gonna get overwhelmed. Shang Tsung, Mortal Kombat versus Rogue, X-Men. Rogue gonna win. That's kind of like that's a landslide. All she got to do is touch him. It's over with.
I mean, don't necessarily technically.
Yes, she gonna take his power, right? She gonna touch him. Now remember, when she touches you, what happens? You pass out. You lose consciousness. She gonna have his ability. She gonna turn into.
You don't think the sorcery aspect will play into that of him?
Eventually, they got a box and touch hands, right? She gonna take her gloves off, touch him, get his power, turn into one of the Lin Kuei warriors, and get over here.
But that's the soul aspect of him being able to transform into another person because he had their soul before, right?
Well, right, but
do she have the power to take an ability from? Do she have that sorcerer aspect? Now, of course, it may be a little bit too far right or left because you were talking about Shang Tsung of sorcery. But then again,
But I think once she touches him, she's gonna pass out. I think that right there, that her touching her opponent is overkill. It's just straight up overkill. But I don't know. Who knows? Because maybe she don't. gets her hands on him, and
maybe she touches like Shang Tsung when he transforms into Sub-Zero, and she thinks she gets Shang Tsung power, but she gets Sub-Zero power. How do you think that'll play out?
And then he changes to something, and that counteracts Sub-Zero.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Damn.
Here's one way to think about it. Like when she's transferring his powers to her, maybe his soul sucking abilities reverses her power.
Yeah, it's like so many.
That's a good. Maybe it reverses. That's a good one.
Yeah, so.
I'm gonna say Shang Tsung.
You gonna say Shang Tsung? I'm gonna say Rogue. Because Rogue and X-Men, that first X-Men or what X-Men movie, they portrayed Rogue wrong. That was not the right Rogue. And the one in the animated series, that's the right Rogue.
Yeah.
But let's see who wins this. Rogue is the winner. It says this one is wild, but Rogue wins. Shang Tsung is a master sorcerer who can steal souls, shapeshift, hurl fireballs, but Rogue's mutant ability to exort power completely levels the playing field.
Wow.
Especially if she gets close. See, I said that. If she gets close. If Rogue touches him, the game is over. She absorbs his power, his strength, and even his memory. And that would only stop his magical ability. It would backfire on him, while Shang Tsung, which in the range of Dark Edge magic, Rogue's super strength, fighting ability, durability, and power absorption, probably wouldn't he wouldn't even be ready for it. Oh. So that's what I'm saying. If she touches you, it's over.
It's over.
It's completely over with. Versus M. Bison's.
Yep.
Ooh, Psycho Crusher versus Super Magnetic Field Ability.
Psycho kinetic energy.
I think M. Bison gonna take it because I think about at some point they gotta go hand-to-hand combat. Magneto is not a hand-to-hand fighting person. He's not.
Yeah, even if Magneto is hurling metal object that
just teleport.
He gonna teleport. Yeah, I gotta give it to M. Bison.
M. Bison?
Yeah.
That's a good fight though. But if they in space, Magneto, the magnetic field in space is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
So it depends on where they fight at. Let's see.
Metal is too abundant.
So Magneto went hands down, while M. Bison is extremely powerful. Has psychic and mind controlling ability. Magneto magnetic power gives him the ability to control metal on a massive scale, including M. Bison's armor, weapon, and even his cybernetic enhancement. Oh, so cybernetic. So Psycho Crusher is cybernetic. So that means his powers would give him an advantage.
Okay.
Bison tried to use psychic power to overwhelm Magneto, but Magneto's mastery of magnetism allowed him to deflect, resist telepathic attack by manipulating the environment to create a magnetic shield. Magneto also has experience in large-scale battles and powerful foes. He used his intelligence and power to neutralize Bison's psychic offense.
But how does that make sense? Because when Xavier used his abilities on Magneto, he needs his helmet, but he has his helmet. That's why.
Right, he has his helmet.
Okay, that's why. Okay, he has. They put it in where he has his helmet. Okay.
I think Agent 47 is cold. We underestimate Agent 47. He's a hitman. If he got a hit on you, it's over with.
Yeah, I think Agent 40 or 47.
John Wick. So now some people gonna be mad, but John Wick versus Agent. I think Hitman takes it.
Yeah, I think Agent. Yes, definitely Agent 40.
We could be wrong. Let's find out. That'll be. Oh, we were wrong. John Wick's sheer intensity, combat skill, and relentless drive get him the edge. Wick is faster, more unpredictable, and operates with a near unmatched focus. While Agent 47 is excellent at stealth and planning with high pressure situations, and his experience taking him on multiple armed opponent in close quarter is pretty much boiled down to John Wick combat ability and use of weaponry and hand-to-hand sheer. So pretty much he wouldn't survive. He wouldn't survive. So
pretty good.
They be trying to break it down.
Sora is going to smash Link. What is this?
You think Sora gonna smash Link?
You want to explain to me what you're doing here?
Oh my God, dude! You play Kingdom Hearts?
A long time ago. You know that.
Amazing game. Shout out to I think I saw a podcast before about you saying something about what video games you want your kid to play. I want my kid to play Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts is an amazing game. Sora is immensely powerful. Oh, that is
Sora. So, but then I go back. He got magical powers. Link got magical powers.
Yeah, Sora is.
But who goes up a bigger threat? Who has better offense, better durability?
Oh, Sora. 100%.
So you said Sora. Me, I'm gonna say.
Because I get the idea of Link, but then Sora has like a little bit of divine like power when it comes to the Keyblades and everything, and their heart universe and the Heartless and all that other stuff, and we're dealing with and traveling through time and getting locked up through space time and all the other stuff. Like it is, Sora.
I think Link would take it. I think Link has more experience than Sora. I just think the experience come down. So, but let's see. Oh no, it says Sora. Both are incredibly skilled heroes with an arsenal of powerful abilities and magical abilities. But Sora edge out Link due to his versatile and adaptability in combat. Sora abilities wield the Keyblade gives him an edge in both offense and defense, and he has the added bonus of magic and summoning. Oh, well, that's just,
yeah, he does summon. Yeah.
So they got a list of all his powers here, but we ain't gonna go on that. But pretty much the magic and the summoning, like now we summon like summons, right? A real summon.
Yeah.
Oh no,
he summons and have overdrive and have limit breakers and yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been that long for me.
Steamrolling.
I disagree. I think Commander Shepard. I don't know because Master Chief went up the Covenant, the Flood, all types of crazy people. But I think Master Chief going up against the Reapers, and they got bionic powers. They are in the future. Like it's just their guns way more advanced than Master Chief. Like way more.
Like how much advanced? Like we talking about like stopping limbs or just
I mean, they got like crazy bionic powers and laser beams and
like stuff stop you in your track from like walking and stuff.
Yeah, and make you float, create portals and things like that. I don't know, but it's still a hand-to-hand combat. I think they both cold. But I like Commander Shepard. I like Master Chief, but I don't know. I think Master Chief he'll be on Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Do Commander Shepard have a hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Okay.
But I think the overwhelming force of Master Chief may trump Commander Shepard because Commander Shepard tends to like to hide, wait, and plan in the middle of the fight. Master Chief do the same thing, but I think
a sticky bomb.
Funny, but then Master Chief is able to use the enemy's weapons, right? Commander Shepard doesn't really use the enemy's weapons. They do use the gun, but not the I don't know, but it's both, right? He uses both.
That shield.
So
it's going.
I don't know.
Yeah, Master Chief.
Master Chief.
I think he's gonna be overwhelmingly.
I think he's gonna overwhelm him.
Commander Shepard have a shield and Spartan and
shield, invisible shield, technical shield, and body armor upgrade. Same thing with Master Chief. It's very, very similar. I think, but then it will come down to experience. I think. How many times have you seen? But I think Master Chief training is crazy, right? Because you got to be cold to become a Spartan. You got to be cold.
Yeah.
But then again, Spartans are brought up from children, right? They're not brought in as adults. They're brought in from children. So I think just the fact that Spartans are going through training from childhood to an adult probably give him an edge. Because Commander Shepard, like in the Mass Effect world, you could become a legendary person as an adult. That don't mean you skilled in that experience. So I think just by the pure longevity of Spartan training, give him an advantage.
Plus the Spartans are cryogenically transferred from the timeline to timeline.
Yeah, they are.
They have different life experiences, so I would say Spartan is overall.
Yeah, that's a good point, because Master Chief be going from, he be cryogenic, he wakes up and he's experiencing different battles and different weapons from different time frames. So let's see what happens. So who you got? Chief. You got Master. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Master Chief just because from birth they're bred to be Spartans. So let's see. Oh, well, we called it Master Chief. While Commander Shepard is an experienced soldier, tactical with advanced biotic powers and experience, leading a diverse team against the overwhelming threat of the Reapers, Master Chief takes on the win due to his superior physical enhancement, combat training, and sheer relentlessness. And then, I don't know how to pronounce his armor, but he got a weird armor. I don't know how to pronounce it. His armor gives him enhanced strength, speed, durability, and advanced tech. While Spartan training makes him one of the most lethal soldiers in the galaxy, not the world, in the galaxy, Shepard's tactical ability and biotic give him versatility, but Chief's superior armor and advanced weaponry, Master Chief will overwhelm Shepard with combat skills and armor.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, it's funny.
8 feet tall.
Yeah, damn. You know, it's funny. I said that. I was like, he's gonna overwhelm him. He's just gonna be on Commander Shepard. But that's all we got.
Especially if he got that pistol from
the first Halo. It's not gonna be a 3-shot game. It's not gonna be that. But I hope y'all enjoyed the Cell Games matchup. Let me know who y'all think would win. Do y'all agree with the results? And slap like and share, and I'll catch you guys next time.